So today we're diving into something a little different. This isn't your typical explainer filled with data or history. Nope. This is meant to be a mirror, something that reflects a pretty tough and really urgent truth about us and our planet. Let's get into it. And boom, it kicks off with this really provocative statement. Right away, it sets the stage, It's basically asking us, are we so caught up in our digital world that we're completely missing what it takes to keep our real world alive? Okay, so the whole point here isn't just to throw a bunch of facts at you. It's really to get us to take a step back, to have a moment of self-reflection. We're going to walk through some incredibly powerful ideas that are really designed to make you just pause and think about the kind of world we're building right now. It starts by painting this haunting picture. It asks you to imagine a future where trees only exist in old photos, and you can only remember what a river sounded like. Think about that. Where nature isn't something you can touch or feel, but just something you see on a screen. I mean, that really raises the stakes, doesn't it? And this just nails a very modern, kind of strange human impulse. As the real thing disappears, what do? We try to save a digital copy. We upload the shadow of the last tree. We sell an MP3 of the last river. It's like we're trying to capture its ghost, but the actual living thing, it's just gone. And then comes the real gut punch. After everything is gone, when the planet itself is silent, are we really going to turn around and ask, why didn't anyone warn us? It's such a powerful question because, let's be honest, the warnings are everywhere. They're not whispers, they're screams, and they're happening right now. So, you have to ask, what is the root cause of all this? Well, this explainer actually gives it a name. It argues that the problem isn't that we're ignorant or stupid. No, it's something else. It's a very specific and very dangerous kind of intelligence. And here it is, selfish intelligence. This is the key concept. It's not about not knowing, it's the exact opposite. It's knowing full well the destructive consequences of what we're doing. Knowing the forests are essential, knowing the oceans are filling with plastic, but doing it anyway. Why? For short-term convenience, for a quick profit. It's this idea that, the real consequences won't hit until we're long gone. To really drive this point home, there's this simple but brilliant parable. So imagine a village with this one big ancient tree, and that tree is literally holding the land together. But they cut it down. For a little convenience, a little profit, they figured, hey, it's just one tree. Well, years later, the soil gives way, the floods come, and the entire village is just wiped out. The short-term gain was tiny, but the long-term cost, it was everything. And that's the whole point, right? That tree wasn't just a piece of wood, it was the anchor for their whole world. And that's the metaphor for us today. Our planet's ecosystems, the rainforests, the oceans, the climate, that's our tree. It's the one thing holding our world together. Okay, so we've talked about the concept. Now let's look at the cold, hard evidence. What do the symptoms of this selfish intelligence actually look like in the real world? Take a look at this number. 1 truckload of plastic enters the ocean every single minute. Not an hour, not a day, every 60 seconds. It's a stat that's so huge, it's almost impossible to really wrap your head around, but it just shows you the relentless, nonstop scale of this problem. And what's the result of all that plastic? Well, it's this perfectly tragic feedback loop. We poison the ocean with our trash, the toxins get into the fish and the marine life, and then where does that marine life end up? Right back on our plates. The poison we throw away doesn't just disappear, it comes right back to us. And you see this playing out everywhere. This isn't some far-off, distant threat anymore. It's happening now. We see it in the heat waves, the massive floods that wipe out whole towns, the wildfires that turn beautiful forests into graveyards. These are the headlines we're living with. And the thing is, the Earth doesn't negotiate. It doesn't care about our politics or our excuses. It just responds. Then we get this incredibly powerful question, framed as if it's coming from a child in the year 2100. They look at us and ask, why? Why did you destroy everything when you knew exactly what you were doing? I mean, just imagine trying to answer that. What could you possibly say? They're not asking for excuses. They're demanding accountability. And that question of accountability leads us right into the final part of this. We've seen the problem, we've seen the symptoms, so now we're at a crossroads, a fundamental turning point. We're faced with what's being called the last generation's choice. And the choice is laid out so clearly here. On one side, you have the path we're on now, selfish intelligence. It's all about overconsumption, convenience, short-term thinking, and it leads to one place: extinction. But then there's another path, true intelligence. This one is about balance, responsibility, long-term survival, and hope. The choice couldn't be more stark, and it's a choice we have to make. But after all that grim reality, there is a little glimmer of hope here. The message is that the Earth is tired, for sure, but it's not dead. There's still life. The rivers still whisper, the trees still hope. The planet's ability to heal itself isn't completely gone, at least not yet. And that brings us to the final, and maybe the most powerful line of the whole thing. Just listen to this. We are the first generation to destroy the planet, and the last that can save it. Wow, that one sentence just captures the incredible weight on our shoulders right now. It's a heavy burden, for sure, but it's also a profound opportunity. It's a call to action that just leaves you thinking, which path are we going to choose?